In 1872, a ship called Mary Celeste is all set to sail from New York to Italy. On board there were 10 members. Less than a month later, it was found abandoned some 400 nautical miles from the Azores, Portugal. The fate of the 10 people aboard remains a mystery. It is a riddle that has fascinated for more than 148 years. What really happened to the crew of the legendary ghost ship? Hello, amazing viewers. It's me, Femina here. If you think this is a content you would be interested in, do subscribe and click the bell right away. Mary Celeste is an ancient ship that forms the perfect example to the theories of ghost ships narrated and told by many. The American vessel was built in the year 1860 in the Nova Scotian hamlet of Spencer's Island. The Mary Celeste was a dual mast vessel, more commonly known then as brigantine. Mary Celeste had a shadowy past. Originally named as the Amazon, it was given a new name after a series of mishaps. Between the early and mid 1860s, the vessel's owners encountered a series of accidents where the vessel trading happened quite frequently in this time period. Lives of three captains were also lost, which further added to the negative reputation gained by the vessel. On November 7, 1872, the 282-ton brigantine Mary Celeste set sail from Newark Harbor on its way to Genoa, Italy. It was transporting about 1,700 barrels of alcohol to the Italian province of Genoa. On board were the ship's captain, Benjamin S. Briggs, his wife Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia, along with 7 crew members. Less than a month later, on December 4, a passing British ship called De Gracia spotted the Mary Celeste at full sail and adrift about 400 miles east of the Azores with no sign of the captain, his family, or any of the crew. Aside from several feet of water in the hold and a missing lifeboat, the ship was undamaged and loaded with 6 months' worth of food and water. Incidentally, Benjamin Briggs also bought shares in the ship. When De Gracia sighted the Mary Celeste, Captain Morehouse suspected something was wrong. He saw no one on deck and received no replies to his signals. When his crew went in to investigate, they found the ship deserted. The 282-ton brigantine battled heavy weather for 2 weeks to reach the Azores, where the ship recorded last log entry at 8 a.m. on November 25th, 9 days earlier. It recorded its position as being nearly 400 nautical miles from where De Gracia encountered her. The crewmen found in Briggs' cabin personal items scattered about, and captain's chronometer, the navigation book, and the ship's register were missing. Galley equipment had been neatly stowed away. There was no obvious signs of fire or violence. The belongings of the crew were undamaged. The ship's lifeboat was missing and one of its 2 pumps had been disassembled. The missing lifeboat provided evidence of orderly departure. There was water sloshing at the ship's bottom. The cargo was untouched and there was a 6 month supply of food and water. Morehouse divided De Gracia's crew of 8 between the two ships and they set sail for Gibraltar. Immediately, Mary Celeste was impounded by the Vice Admiralty Court in preparation to salvage hearings. There, British authorities conducted an investigation, which ultimately found no evidence of foul play. After prolonged hearings, the court could find nothing to keep the ship impounded and had to release her. In March, the court rendered judgment, awarding £1,700 to the De Gracia's master and crew as salvos. 2 weeks later, with a locally raised crew, headed by Captain George Blatchford from Massachusetts, she left Gibraltar for Genoa. Theories over the years have ranged from mutiny, alien invasion, and pirate attack to assault by giant octopus or sea monster, while the more scientifically minded proposed an explosion caused by fumes from the 1,700 barrels of crude oil in the ship's hold. Meanwhile, why would an experienced captain such as Briggs or his sailors abandon a perfectly sound ship? The Mary Celeste has given rise to many myths and legends. With no clear explanation, it continues to be one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all times. See you in another video. Bye bye.